I am not for killing. But you got to understand, Stokely Carmichael talked about this, and other people in the Black Power movement talked about, hey, if they're going to continue to crack your head, after a while, it's like you keep choking your pit bull. You keep beating your pit bull upside the head. You keep poking him and pronging him, and you're going to stick a bottle up his behind and things like that. You do realize your day of getting bit is coming. And once you get bit, he ain't taking that mouth off you until somebody kill him. And as long as America keep biting, keep punching, keep beating, poking them in the side, some literally back in the old days would take you somewhere and stick a nightstick up your behind. Until you do that, don't you expect them not to clap back? And you can't say they're the evil one. They're not the evil one. They are just tired of the oppression. Another thing Malcolm X talked about. We're going to listen to a lot of Malcolm X today, man. So before I go into this, let me talk about a couple things that I saw that I do not condone. I think this is in Great Britain, I believe. I'm not sure. Protesters out there protesting. Somebody threw a brick, I believe, at a police officer on a horse, and it freaked the horse out, and this lady ended up hitting a pole. This officer, female officer. I don't condone that.
Fucked up. I detest.
See, in England, they're applying the pressure so hard that the police is running from the protesters. Now, Trump would consider that weak, and he would try to call in military forces to stop this. It's simple. If you want to stop this, change the laws. But do understand, this is just one of many things you're going to have to do in order to stop this. But let me keep going. They are running away, the police.
I suck at that. I detest I suck your mom. Suck your mom.
Now you notice the police here, they don't look like they're coming off a helicopter or they just jumped off a plane, an army plane, into high firepower. These guys look like they're in pretty much regular clothes. That's called defunding the military. They don't get the excessive funds that we give our military. Thanks to Obama and thanks to George W. Bush. And again, thanks to Joe Biden, that poured tons of money into the police to militarize themselves. Now, don't get me wrong. Trump has his point into this too. See, the thing about me is I'm not on sides when it comes to stuff like this, because all of them have their responsibility in the funding of police departments. All of them have their they have to take blame for some of this stuff. Obama have to take blame. People talking about Trump sending troops. Yeah, and that's wrong. But Obama also sent troops to Standing Rock to deal with the Native Americans who were just trying to stand up for their land from being violated. Yeah, talk about Trump and how he moved these protesters out of the way so he can do a Bible out, one of the biggest, dumbest things he could ever do, looking like a fool and an idiot. But yet at the same time, military police in whole different areas in Flint, Michigan, and all that under the Obama administration with a black attorney general and a head of the Justice Department. And that's why Malcolm X made that statement about you got to watch out because the ones you think are not selling you out sold you out. But yeah, this happened. In other countries, they are running away the police department. The police department is scared. Now, let me tell you something. I am not for, again, I do not condone anybody taking anybody's life. I don't suggest you go out there and you out there harming police. I believe you have a right to protect yourself. I believe you have a right to defend yourself. But earlier, I saw a video of a guy just here in Brooklyn creeping up on the police and stabbed the police in the neck.
Flatbush Avenue suddenly rocked by a stabbing and gunfire on police Wednesday night at 11:45 p.m. The NYPD says 2 police officers were on anti-looting patrol near Church and Flatbush Avenues when a 20-year-old man casually walked up and stabbed Officer Jean-Pierre in the left side of his neck, missing an artery. The stabber then allegedly stole a gun from Pierre's partner and shot 2 other responding officers in the hand. The mayor says the officer who was stabbed is an immigrant from Haiti who became a police officer so he could serve his community. The mayor says all 3 injured officers are expected to recover. The suspect was shot multiple times and is in critical condition at Kings County Hospital.
It is absolutely unacceptable to attack a police officer in any way, shape, or form. We will not tolerate it. There will always be consequences.
22 shell casings were collected and body cameras are being reviewed. The FBI was on scene and says it is fully engaged. We respond as if one of our own was attacked, and we will use every federal statute available to hold the perpetrator accountable.
I just feel that it's very sad that this is happening in our neighborhood.
Sources say the suspect lives locally, has no criminal record, and no ties to Antifa or white supremacist groups. Detectives are checking his social media, overseas travel, since he is an Eastern European native, and whether he's associated to anyone with a terror link.
It is unnecessary violence. My stepdaughter is a police officer. I fear for her safety.
A fear validated as hours after the Brooklyn incident, a 55-year-old man menaced 2 officers inside a Lower East Side convenience store with his knife and shoved one of them. He was shot by police in the torso and arm and is in stable condition. In Flatbush, Brooklyn, Lisa Rosner, CBS 2 News.
Is that freedom fighting? Do I think that's right? Well, I don't know. I mean, I'm not going to be trying to take nobody's life, but I can't control people's anger. People do what they want to do because they're upset and frustrated. I don't know why this guy stabbed this guy. I don't know. Something could have happened before that and he got mad. Somebody probably could have jumped on him. Police could have jumped on him and he decided to retaliate. I don't know what happened, but I do not condone nobody taking nobody's life. I don't care who's at fault. But yet I can't comment on these things because I remember what Nat Turner did. Nat Turner got so freaking frustrated that he went on a rampage of killing white people. Me? I'm not going to go around on a rampage. I'm a man of peace, a man of love. I love everybody. I believe everybody can be redeemed, but everybody don't have that, which I have. You're going to have some people going to get frustrated and they're going to do desperate measures. They're going to do insane measures. I mean, crazy, psychotic stuff. I mean, there's certain people that's just going to get to the breaking point. And I'm telling you, we have a nation right now where it's reaching their breaking point. And you can't judge you can't assume all those peaceful protesters, everybody's going to remain peaceful. If you get police in the middle of a peaceful protest, start cracking heads when you're peacefully protest, somebody going to say, I tried this mess. I'm not doing it no more. It's time for non-peace. Remember the quote, no justice, no peace. And to some people, until you bring some justice, I'm not going to be peaceful.